Hey leaders, I'm back with Logan, and before we start anything on this video, I have some big exciting news. We have reached 60 gospel conversations, and we've seen our first 2 salvations from these gospel conversations. But today's video is about multiplication. So Logan, what are we doing?
I got something to show us.
Okay.
All right, so multiplication. 49, 27, 20, 16.
Just kidding, we're actually talking about multiplying groups, and this is a subject that many of you are probably going to be like, oh, Logan, we're a little nervous. So Logan, why are multiplying groups so important?
Yeah, so everybody needs a group, and we value biblical community, and we are banded together when we're in that biblical community.
Yeah, guys, and listen, January we had over 60 in your place. For February, we already have over 30 signed up. We're just shy of 100 people joining our church in just these 2 months to start 2024. We need more groups. If we don't have groups, then the Lord's blessing us with so many people, and we won't have any way to properly reach and love on them. So the way to do that is we have to multiply and launch new groups. So Logan, that's why we need groups. How do we know if we're ready?
Well, we know when we're ready when we're averaging about 25 to 30 in a group.
Okay. Or, so sometimes if we have about 25 or 30, or you might say we're not quite there numbers-wise each week, but we have a really solid leader in my group, and he or she is just on fire for the Lord, and they just need their own group. And so maybe you're calling them to something more. So what we've done is we have 6 easy, simple steps to kind of help walk you through what the process is of multiplying your group. So the first step is you need to identify who the new leader will be. Identify the new leader. So what's the second step, Logan?
Second step, we need to tell our team, and which would be us, and then we're going to pray about it for about 1 to 2 months.
Yeah, so you and this new co-leader will let Logan and I know, and us as a group will come together and pray just for the people that are hopefully going to be reached with this new group, and who maybe the core couples are going to be. They're going to go launching with this multiplication. And again, like Logan said, this is going to be about almost 2 months before we even launch this group, and the rest of the group doesn't know this yet. So that's the first and second thing. And so now the third thing, as I mentioned, is you want to identify maybe 2 or 3 core couples to go with the multiplying group leader. So, all right, Logan, what's our next step?
So then we want to tell the group about 1 month out.
Yeah, so now is when you tell the rest of your small group. And so next, this is when you give chances in your current group for this new leader to get reps. Maybe you ask them to lead more of the prayer time. Maybe you have them teach some groups, and you guys get into a teaching rotation for this last month. And this really gives them reps and gives them opportunities to take those steps forward as they're being prepared to launch the group. Okay, that's 5 steps. Step 6, our last step, this is a big one. Logan, what do?
We want to launch the group, and then we want to celebrate what the Lord is doing.
Exactly. The Lord's blessing our church, and the Lord is blessing your group because you have been able to multiply. And so we really just want to love the people well as they're launching and multiplying, and they're growing the ministry of our adult groups ministry, and it's just so great. The Lord's blessed us so much, so we want to launch and celebrate. So that's our 6th step.